Hi, this is Tisha Perry with Giving Group Realty, and I'm here today to introduce you to an amazing nonprofit called Teach One to Lead One. I'm here today with Teresa Letts, who is their CEO in waiting. And Teresa, tell me a little bit about your program and how it got started.
Yeah, wonderful. Teach One to Lead One is a community mentoring program, and we teach universal principles to bring students at risk into a life of purpose and potential. We've been mentoring here in Clark County since 2011, and since then we've mentored over 5,000 students. But we've also been mentoring across the nation and around the world for 28 years, mentoring over 50,000 students. So we're super passionate and excited about partnering with our local schools to really come in and support kids.
That is awesome. So it's probably supporting the schools as well, and the teachers and principals and
Absolutely. This is a time when our local schools really need support from the community. And our school principals and school teachers are welcoming people to come in and work with their students. They have a really tough job. In fact, we've had several teachers say, because you come every week, that's the reason I can continue to do my job.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So walk us through the program. How do the kids get involved? How do they get selected, or how does that process work?
Yeah. Well, typically what happens is we begin working with a school principal. We share the opportunity to have Teach One to Lead One mentors come into that school on their school property, in classrooms, during school hours. That's something that's really distinct about our program, that we operate during school hours. And once a principal hears about our program, they really begin assessing their school campus and say who would really be a good fit for the program. So we had one principal come to us about this time last year, and she really wanted mentors coming into her school. And she said, I have 330 students that I need mentors for. And we were like, whoa, that's a ton. How do we do that? But partnering with her and other community organizations, we were able to make that possible. So we found mentors in the community. We've partnered with local individuals and businesses to help fund that mentoring at that school. And the kids are thriving there, and the school's just thrilled that every week they have people from the community coming in and investing with students.
Wow. So the kids are in the program, they're getting life skills, they are going through the program to understand the principles of good stewardship and just being a good human, right?
Well, we really want to build leaders. We want to build leaders, and leaders of integrity. And this is why this is such a great community partnership that we have, because we do work with local businesses and different people in the community, because these students will be the students that are leading our communities in the future, and they're our future workforce. And so it is really a great partnership. So when we come into the classroom, we meet once a week. We have 10 universal principles that we teach the students over the course of the entire program. And these are principles like respect, integrity, courage, compassion, self-control, teamwork, enthusiasm, excellence, honor. I mean, so many great principles that our mentors are able to, in a really fun and engaging way. I don't even like to use the word teach, because we come in and we just engage in a really dynamic curriculum and dynamic activities where kids are up out of their seats and we're interacting, and the kids love it. It's their favorite day of the week, and it's my favorite day of the week.
That is awesome. And so then you really are creating leaders for, like, me as a business owner to have the future, have all of those principles instilled in them, where they may or may not get that in college or in their homes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of kids that come from homes where they're learning these values. And so it is just accentuated when they have other people from the community who are reiterating what they're already learning at home. And then we have some kids that are coming from some really hard places, and they're not as familiar with some of these principles. And so this might be their introduction, but they're connected with people that from the community who care about them, who want to invest in them. And they're beginning to try these on and learn them. And we really challenge, every week we challenge them. Okay, here's your challenge. Put this principle on this week. What does courage look like in your life?
Yeah. And so then tell us about how they do a project, right? A service project?
Yeah.
Tell us about one of those.
Well, one of the things that we like to do at Teach One to Lead One, and really we're passionate about, is giving kids a vision for their future. And so, as we work through the 10 universal principles, they connect those principles to their future self. Who do they want to be in the future? But also, we want to give them an opportunity to serve the community, because that is part of, as we grow, whatever age we're at, we can contribute to the community. And so each one of our groups that are being mentored, they choose a community service project to work on.
Okay.
And as a group, they work on that project. So one project that we're currently working on right now, one of our mentors was, unfortunately, he was diagnosed with cancer, and he was had to step back from mentoring. He's not able to come into the classroom right now. And about that time, the students were talking about what they might want to do, and they said, "We want to do a project for Mentor Mike. We want to give back to Mentor Mike because he's given so much to us." And so those students created this blanket that's amazing. It has their picture on it all over. And the intention of it is he can take that blanket to his chemo appointments.
Wow.
In addition to that, they're painting rocks with inspiration sayings on them. So he will have a rock garden that reminds him. And it really is showing the full circle of somebody investing in them and them giving back. And we really want to develop that in kids to be lifelong people who give back to their community.
That is fantastic. If this has touched your heart as much as it has mine, I would encourage you to choose Teach One to Lead One as a nonprofit that you give a donation to through our giving program.